Hey everybody, it's the Aural Retentive here. Jumping on just a quick one here today to do a contest entry again. While I was doing my own contest, I kept seeing these contests come through and I'm like, oh, I'm totally going to do that. But I didn't want to get everything confused by taking and doing contests, so I wrote them down. So, pretty green vinyl guy who I can't remember, somebody else was doing his contest, and so I happened to catch that video and I was like, oh, I should do that. I've been looking at your back videos and really digging it, so definitely want to get in on your contest, although I don't know what I would do with a Canadian Amazon card, so probably just leave me out of the out of the prize winnings, right? But I thought it'd be fun to do anyway. So, and his contest is coming up with sort of a fantasy band, right? You singer, drummer, guitar player, vocalist. Oh, I said singer, didn't I? Drum, vocals, keys, bass player, and guitar player. So here we go. So this group is going to be a bit on the outside edge, maybe. We'll start with something strong and actually Canadian, so you might appreciate that. Neil Peart, or Peart? Not sure how you say it. Yeah, when I think of drummers and or mustaches, you just can't beat Neil Peart. I've said Neil Peart for like 40 years, so I'm sure I'll get hate mail for that if I'm saying it wrong, probably from Neil himself. Fantastic drummer, I mean, everybody knows. So for vocals, I'm going to go with John Anderson of Yes. Now this is not a Yes album, this is one of my absolute favorite albums. This is Elias of Sun Hello, which is a John Anderson solo album. This one happens to be a promo DJ copy too, which is extra awesome. So there he is in there somewhere. So John Anderson is kind of, I mean, he was, in the early days, things were really clear. And then as time went on, his vocals and maybe lyrics themselves kind of got really dense for a while. A lot of times you'd be listening to it and you're like, I don't even know what he's saying here, but I love it. It's great stuff. All right. So then we go to keyboards. Now, I don't listen to a lot of bands that have keyboards. And I had to make some judgments. But I thought, so we got a rock drummer, we got a rock / vocalist. John Anderson, I mean, it's rock, right? But he has a wide range of influences. So I thought, let's go some jazz, right? Dave Brubeck. I found a couple Dave Brubeck albums and they looked like horrendous. They're just really, looks like someone carved their name in them. But they actually play really great. And I listened to these and I'm like, wow, these are really fantastic. So I picked up a couple other ones too, and I just really dig it. So that would be my go-to. You know, I thought about Thelonious Monk, perhaps, but you know, he'd want to lead everything and go off on a weird tangent, and so I think Dave would, you know, meld into the group. So I'm going with Dave Brubeck. Now for a bass player, I don't have anything by this bass player, you know, on his own, but he did play with Joni Mitchell for a while, and I'm talking of Jaco Pastorius. He plays on this album. This is Don Juan's Reckless Daughter. He plays, I think, most of the bass on this album. I saw a documentary on Jaco Pastorius, which was just heart-wrenching. I mean, he came from nowhere to become, you know, the most famous bass player, and then just kind of went off the rails and ended up, you know, sleeping in the park and ended up getting stabbed at some club and just, you know, died. And it was heart-wrenching, you know, because so much talent. And he just kind of threw it away, and like I said, just went off the rails. So, but while he was in his prime, man, it was unbeatable. So, to kind of get out of the jazz curve, right? Frank Zappa as my guitarist. I think Frank could go either way. Oh yeah. Yes, Frank Zappa. A lot of early Frank Zappa, you know, like when with the Mothers and very early stuff, almost sounds like jazz, right? So I think between this group, you know, Frank Zappa, Jaco Pastorius, Dave Brubeck, John Anderson, and Neil Peart, I think that would make a very interesting combination of folks. So that's my super group. Let me know what you think. So this is the Aural Retentive super group contest entry, and Pretty Green Vinyl Guy. Keep up the great work. I'm digging the videos. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.